folder name is sample. Okay, the folder name is sample. Then you give cd sample. Okay, after giving cd sample, then you execute this npm -g angular /cli. So now I am using one particular folder. I created one folder called as practice. So then I gave cd practice, and then I have given npm -g angular CLI. So when I just gave this particular angular CLI, you can see that all the packages have been installed. So you can just see that the Angular is been installed successfully. So you create one folder. So after creating a folder, go to that particular folder by giving cd, and then you give npm -g angular @angular CLI, so that your Angular gets installed. Okay, so till this part you can just do it, and then let me know. Once you finish, I'll tell you what is the next part of it which you are supposed to do. So to install Angular, you will use npm install -g global @angular /CLI.
Ma'am, we have done it before.
You have done it
Yes,
before.
ma'am.
All of
Already
you?
installed. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have already installed it. Fine. So now you understood how to install it. So the next part of it is we will try to create a project. So to create a project, what you will just do is ng. Ng means whenever you are using ng is for Angular, ng new, and then the name of the project name. So you can just give ng new project name. So when you are giving ng new project name, you can see that there are number of files which will be created, that is app module, app component and all. So you and a project, that is package.json, angular.json and all the other file stuffs. So you create one project, then I'll tell you I'll explain you the structure of that particular project. So now I am just giving here ng new So I just gave it as ng new my Angular. My Angular is the name of the project. So once you give ng new my Angular, so you can just see what exactly it is. It will ask few questions. So I'll just let you know what exactly it is. Ng new my Angular. It is taking some time. So would you like to add Angular routing? Angular routing will help you to identify which particular template to be called, when to call, and how exactly the template has been there. So this is the information of our metadata, what I was explaining. So for time being, we'll tell no. I'm just telling no. Then it is asking the style sheet format which you would like to use. Okay, we'll see the other style sheet later on. First, I'm taking it as CSS.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ma'am, if we are requirement in middle in a project, that routing or requirement of routing in a project, then we can install in a middle.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do that. I'll explain. I'll be explaining you one by one, step by step. I'll explain.
Okay. Ma'am, why we not install in first?
You can install, but now at present because I have not given it. I have given it as no, because now I'm only using only one component, and I'm in today's session. I don't want to use the routing part of it, so I'm just not using it. That's all, nothing else.
Okay.
When I'm developing the other applications, I'll show you how to use it. Because today's session we are not using the concept of routing, so I just told no. That's all. Nothing else apart from that.
Okay.
So you can see that now the project is being created. When the project is created, so it is creating so many files. Okay, so it is installing a number of packages. So we'll see what are the packages it is installing, what are the files that it is installing, and how this particular files will help us out, where to use, and how do you use this particular files, what is the folder structure of this particular file. All these things we'll just look into it.
Which CSS file is best? CSS, SAS, and ASS. मतलब, which one is good?
See, one is CSS we will be using. The second thing is you can use Bootstrap, but as far as your organization is concerned, they are not using Bootstrap. So I'm teaching you material, Angular material I'll be teaching you, which is a UI components. So you can see in the screen, you can try this later. Once I'll give you time for you to practice. Okay, so now you can just observe here. I'll give time for you to practice. Okay, don't worry. So now you can just see the screen. You can see that it has created angular.json, package.json, then tsconfig files, karma.config, tsconfig, and then you can see that here the main thing is module.ts, component.html. Pardon me? Okay. App.component, spec.ts, component cs, component ss, css. So all these are the files which it has been installed when you are creating a project. So now once the project is being created, you can see a folder that is my Angular, and you can see all these are the project file structures. So before this going into the thing, we will see what exactly is the project structure and why do we need to understand the project structure as the main important part of it. You need to understand this.